Everybody, this is Tina. Welcome to my video today, you guys. This is week 9 of the 12 weeks of Christmas. And this is a fun project, but I have to sort of start out with a disclaimer. So this is the project that I'm going to show you guys. And this my friend Chris designed. So this is a little gingerbread house, and it's a die. We're going to talk about that. But you guys, if you guys have followed me for any length of time, or I mean, if you're brand new to my channel, something you've got to know about me is I do not always like this kind of a project. So my friend Chris always gives me a hard time because I will look at a craft project, like a card or a 3D item or something, you know, she's so amazing at putting together things like this, and I'll look at it and I'll be like, that is too much work. I am not doing that, or I have no desire to like figure this out, or I'll just be like, nope, not even gonna look at it. And she laughs at me because she loves this kind of stuff. The things that she puts together, she'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna make 100 of those. Yeah, like she'll look at something and I'll think that's a lot of work, and she'll be like, oh, that's okay, I'm gonna make 50 of them. So it's so funny that we're kind of different in that way. So she designed this project. This is all her, and even like looking at it now, I'm just like, oh, that's too much work. I just like get that way. So she did give me a hard time on my video a couple videos ago when I did the black, the basic black card with the glitter tree and the embossing. She gave me a hard time because she said, that was a lot of work. And I said, yeah, that card was quite a bit of work. But you know, sometimes when you get a idea in your head and you just can't let it go and you've got to do it. So that's what happened with the card. So let me show you guys this gingerbread house and what you can do with it. I'm going to give you several different ideas and explain to you some of the things that you can do with it. This is a fun die. I don't have this die, you guys. So this is definitely a die that Chris has and put all of this together. And so when you have the die and you die cut the pieces, you cut 2 of them so that you can then, on all of these score marks, you can put them together. Okay, so you just fold those down, and then you're going to be able to glue this together. Now you're going to want to use a really strong adhesive. So I suggest either the liquid glue or the tear tape. So this is our tear tape right here. It comes like this, and it's a really aggressive adhesive. It's going to really stick these sides together and allow it to not come apart. What you're going to put in here is going to be one of these hot chocolate packets. Now these are just the Nestle brand. I know I've done some projects. I did one yesterday and I used a different kind of hot chocolate. I don't believe that the Land O'Lakes one would fit into this, okay? So you just are gonna fold it up and then you're going to put it in here. So you fold it in half once. I know it looks kind of weird, okay? But just shake this out so it's all flat so that the powder in the pouch is flat and kind of evened out. You know, it's not all in one corner. So then just fold it in half and then fold it in half again. And it doesn't look the prettiest when it's folded, but it will fit right in here. So you could stick this in here just like this, okay? So we'll talk about that in just one second, but I want to show you all the details of the box. So there's lots of different things that you could choose to put in here. You don't only have to use hot chocolate. And I know that I've done several projects this season where I have featured hot chocolate and giving that as a gift. And you guys, that's just because it's really inexpensive. Who doesn't like a hot chocolate treat at the end of the night? So I love being able to do different projects and give you guys ideas to give different things, but there's tons of different things during the holidays that we can put into our little boxes. And so don't get caught up in like, oh, it's just another hot chocolate treat. There's lots of things that you could do. You could cover marshmallows with chocolate and do the little fancy where you dip it in, you know, like peanuts or sprinkles. One of those large marshmallows, I think probably 2 of them would fit in here, and that would be a fun gift. Or even you could you have them where they could stick onto a stick, and the top of the box could be open a little bit. So there's quite a few ideas. So once you get your houses together, you'll just want to use craft or crumb cake, or even a darker color would work for your house. You're just going to want, to pick one of those colors. You can ink around the edges if you want to give it some definition. You could emboss the cardstock after, like if you had a brick embossing folder, you could do that. But then remember, you're going to be putting some items on here. So there's a few things. There's a couple windows. The PDF is going to tell you exactly how many pieces you need to cut of everything. And in order to get that PDF, what you're going to want to do is make sure you're signed up for my email, and then it's going out. So the email this week went out on Thursday again, simply because I'm running a little bit behind. But it went out on Thursday, so today when this video went out. And then there's also a link in my email. At the very top, there's 3 boxes. The middle box says 12 weeks of Christmas PDFs. You click on the black button and that will take you to the web page on my website where all the PDFs are listed, and then the password for that page is in that email, you guys. So you will cut all the pieces that you want, and you can cut as many as you want. You don't have to do all of the pieces that are on here. You could do less if you wanted. This little gingerbread guy just came from Walmart. So if you guys go into Walmart or Target and you walk down the Christmas section, you're going to find lots of little doodads like this, whether it is for ornaments or their stickers. Think about picking some of that stuff up and repurposing it. So if they're buttons or stickers, you can use those in your different projects. So this is really cute. It's a little gingerbread guy. And that's what's keeping the door closed. So you can see there's a little bit of sticky hanging over the gingerbread guy. So there's the door, there's the sticky. That's gonna let the door stick closed, but it's not gonna pop it up. You see that? Okay, so then there's just some ribbon. You could do any kind of ribbon. So this is the fun part where if the hot chocolate is in there, you're not gonna have to worry about this being closed super perfect. There's a little bit of wiggle room. But if you wanted to do something where like maybe something was sticking out, you could still do that and keep that closed by a clothespin. And again, these are really inexpensive to pick up. If you have some of these, I know I have a ton of these little clothespins, and you could put glitter on them yourself. You could use stickles. I mean, this is one of those great projects that you can do with your kids or your grandkids, nieces and nephews. You cut all the houses and make them. You can put glitter on top of these guys after you stamp them. You could use buttons or brads, stickles, glitter glue. I mean, really the possibilities are endless. And then you have this cute little project. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. You can see that there's a whole bunch of different things here that Chris cut. I did not, disclaimer for real, you guys, I did not cut any of this. So you could she's cut a bunch of them, and you could have as much on here as you want. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I would love for you guys to go over and like my friend Chris's business Facebook page. She does stuff like this all of the time. And I would love for you guys to like that page so you guys can see some of the amazing things that she does. Just give her a little shout out. So we'll be back next week with week 10. That will come on Thursday. And then make sure you tune in tomorrow for my video. Tomorrow I'm going to be talking about a couple apps that I'm loving for memory keeping. So I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will talk to you guys soon.